Hello YouTube coin collectors and stackers. We're going to be opening up our 1 ounce Superman silver medal. I received it yesterday. It's been kind of busy, so I'm just getting around to opening it up today. A couple days ago we did the 2.5 ounce. I have that here. We're going to compare the packages. We're going to look at the differences in the packaging. Obviously there's a big difference in size. One's a 1 ounce, the other's a 2.5 ounce. Before we get into it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I sincerely appreciate it, and as always, thank you for watching. Also, before we get rolling here, if you haven't seen my video I just released on whether or not you should take your coins down to one of these coin buying events where you get this mailer in the mail, and you might see the ad in the local paper where they buy everything from musical instruments to coins to watches to comic books to you name it. I'll post a link to that video in the description below as well, and you can see what they paid me for a number of coins, like a 1916 Denver Mercury dime, a 35S Peace dollar, and a number of other cool coins, including a Carson City Morgan dollar. Okay, let's get into it. So, got this package. Came pretty quick. I had originally, so we're going to open this up and just get this out of the way. As you can see, I'm clumsy. I'm knocking all sorts of things over today. And we're going to dive right into the packaging. I have the other packaging right here, and I have another video where I unbox that. I'll post that below as well, although all the spoilers are going to be happening here now. So a nice package. This is another nice package from the mint before we open up the metal itself. So they did a lot of really nice extra stuff on this. You are paying a premium. I think this is $135, so that's like $40 more than, say, a Silver Eagle. Of course, we know there's licensing involved, but they did do a really nice job with the packaging on these. Similar to the other, we have the big Superman S in silver on here, and similar to the other, it opens up in its own special way. So this is a very nice presentation, I think, for a 1 ounce metal. So keeping in sort of this spirit of comics and comic books, we have this comic book feeling thing. We have, comic book type fonts. And the coin itself, let's see if I can try to get this out of here. Oh, this is kind of, well, there it goes. All right, I'm just pushing too hard. So zooming in on the coin itself, of course, it's going to look just like the 2.5 ounce. And I'm going to go ahead and just hold them in my hand next to each other. But that is a very nice coin. Just like the 2.5 ounce, it's got a matte finish on it. As I mentioned in my last video, metal orientation please. As I mentioned in my last video, I would like to see this in a proof as well, but the matte finish is very nice. There's Clark on the fence looking up at the airplane with his adopted father, and the old Chevy pickup truck over in the back there, and Superman on the front. So nice presentation on this. And I love the way it opens up. I showed this to my son, who has a Superman sticker on his car. He was in love with this. He thought it was amazing. And let's go ahead and just as a reminder how this one works. So this is a 2.5 ouncer. And this one has a different way of opening up and then pops up and then it rests like that in this nice little display. So just holding these guys next to each other, we're going to see a pretty massive difference in the size. And that's, definitely a remarkable difference on the size of these two next to each other, and the thickness as well. Obviously the 2.5 ounce is bigger and thicker, bigger, badder, and some might say better. There's certainly going to be a limited mintage on the 2.5 ouncer. There's no limit on the Superman itself, but very cool metals. I'm glad I have both of them. I'm holding off on the Batman for now because I don't think it's going to sell out because all the Superman ones are still available, but I do like them. I do think they're cool. I particularly like the display for the 2.5 ounce metal, and the way that this is displayed as well in this card. Let's pop it back in here. And I'm sure that this card would just, let's put you back, stand up as a display. Whoops. Yeah, I'm clumsy today. Yeah, I suppose that's how it does. It's not quite as cool. It'd be cool if it kind of stood like that. But very cool. Happy to have it. And that's my short video for today. So now you've seen the 1 ounce. You've seen the 2.5 ounce Superman medals. I'm not going to be getting the gold coin itself because that's just a little bit too rich for my blood at this time and place in my life. But for those of you that got that, congratulations. I'm sure that that's pretty cool as well. And I enjoy watching your guys' videos when you unbox them. So thanks again, guys. As always, and happy collecting.